After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 596. Today is Tuesday, April 16th, 2024, as we are recording. I am Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico.
I'm Talia, also known as Francisca Gypsy.
We want to welcome all new and returning viewers to the Fun in the Woman Cave. If you're new, we're glad you found us. If you're returning, we're always glad to see you here. If you're in the shadows, either new or returning, and you want to become more official, or you want to take part more fully, then just tap the little subscribe button on your wherever it is. It's underneath the video.
Somewhere.
And also you can tap the little bell so you can get notifications. It'll give you options as to all of them, some of them or none of them for notifications, so you get as many notifications as you want. And if you want to take part in the alongs, that all happens at our home group, which is phnpodcast.freeforums.net, and that is also in the link below the video, as is all the other information in terms of shops and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah. I guess we each have one to show, so...
But you have an FO.
Okay, so...
I just realized having this bench to put the camera on allows me to have my feet up if I so desire, as long as
just
I'm
don't
careful.
knock it over.
As long as I'm careful about the tripod.
I forgot to bring my... Oh, no, I didn't. Here it is.
I know, I forgot to bring mine.
Okay, in my Adagio Autumn Leaves mug that Davina gave me as part of a, for lack of a better term, a kit. It had tea and it had this in it. I actually got rid of the tea itself because I decided I didn't like it anymore. But,
and I tried it and I didn't like it either.
Which wasn't Davina's fault or Adagio's fault.
No, we thought that it was too orangey.
Yeah. The one I'm drinking in this mug is called Neapolitan Dreams. It's a non-caffeinated tea by Dragonfly Designs, I think is what it is. My friend Chrissy over on Adagio. She has a million blends, and she made several for me specifically, especially when I couldn't have caffeine. Mm-hmm. So this one is what I'm drinking right now, and it's kind of like a Neapolitan ice cream. And right now I'm tasting mostly strawberry in it. Mm-hmm. But you can taste it if you want to. There's no chai in it.
Oh, okay.
I'm having trouble again with the taste, that kind of weird taste in my mouth, so I'm not sure when, it's a little warm. But it's really good.
It smells like strawberry.
She makes really good blends. I was worried that, I'm glad she didn't put cherry in it, because cherry sometimes tastes artificial.
It's okay. Mm-hmm. I don't drink a ton of strawberry. I don't drink a ton of fruity teas.
I don't either. The one I usually do with any kind of regularity, or did do with any kind of regularity, was blackberry sage. Mm-hmm. And I have to see, I do have some of Adagio's in my little box there. And if I like that, then that could be one that could go in the morning, because it's got enough of a black base to it.
Right.
And
now it might be fun that you just like one particular brand's.
Yeah.
Blackberry sage, because it was like Twinings or something. You just happened to like theirs. I don't know who it was.
It wasn't. It was over at the bookstore.
Okay, well, I think we remember I remember their brand. It was in that boat.
In the tint, yeah.
I think I still have some of a different flavor. So if I wanted to, I could find that blackberry sage for you.
And like I said, I do have Adagios I can try.
But I mean, if you find that you don't like Adagios, right. But you still want a blackberry sage, you know that you like that blackberry sage.
And it's been a while since I've had it, so who knows?
Yeah. So I'm having, they call it Yorkshire Red, but I guess technically just Yorkshire tea. This Taylor's of Harrogate. I found my old loose leaf. I have coming in Yorkshire Gold, which I remember liking very well. I also have coming in one that I figure Mom can try and see if she likes, because she's looking for morning teas. And this one's supposed to be a gentle one. Not the Yorkshire Gold, but the other one I'm about to tell you. It's called... Rose, hold on. characters. It's called China Rose Petal Loose Leaf, but it's a orange picot. And in the description of it on the site that I was looking at, it was saying that's a nice, gentle tea, but good for. There's a mellow, sweet tasting, elegant to serve with cakes and pastries in the afternoon. Sounds like your kind of tea.
Tea, yes.
So.
And I tried this morning a new one for me. It was a Earl Grey cream.
Yes, it was a sample somebody gave us.
Yeah, somebody gave us a bunch of tea, and whoever you are, I know we thanked you at the time, but thank you again.
I think it was actually someone from Adacia when we got that gift package.
Oh, that might be Shelley then.
I think it might have been her.
And so she gave us, whoever it was gave us, and Ty ended up with it. And I tried it this morning because I'm kind of, I want to find like a set of teas that basically I go through, and then maybe I have a couple that I go, not all the time, but I like to have it available. But the ones I go to all the time, I just want those all in my tins. And so I can clear out some of my boxes so I can put other things in them.
Now, this isn't hot right now.
What's this again?
This is the Yorkshire, the red. I think it would be good with some milk. It's not that. I think it'd be good with some milk.
Yeah. Is that got Ceylon in it?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me see. Maybe see if I can taste it. I mean, it's definitely a British tea.
I think it'd be best with milk. And so I think you might not want to judge it based off of not having the milk in it. I've had no milk in it to start because.
Yeah, I think this one needs a milk because I can see the flavor that's forward is the underpinnings when you have cream and sugar in it.
Yes, because I'm like, I wanted to retry, because it's been years since I've had it. I wanted to have it black first. And I'm like, okay, I think after this I'll add the milk, stick it on the warmer, and let it, hold that flavor, because now I know I prefer this one with milk.
Yeah, there's some that you just do. Like the one I had this morning, I'm going to try it with milk, but I think in all likelihood I may prefer it without.
Yeah, there's like all the Earls I definitely will only have with without milk for the most part. But I think at least this Yorkshire tea I'll have with milk. And I mean, that makes sense to me. A lot of time, if it's a more Britishy tea, the tradition seems to be to have it with milk.
But
so
I like this tea stronger.
And if you're gonna have a strong tea with like that, it makes sense that you would have it with milk
Or cream or whatever.
or cream or whatever. Yeah, I'm saying milk because that's what we put in it.
Vanilla almond milk to be
Yeah.
precise. In fact, I actually found a creamer that's vanilla almond creamer. So I have to see how that differs from vanilla almond milk. I have to bring it upstairs because it's refrigerated. I don't want it to go bad just because we don't use it.
Right. Yeah. If it's downstairs, it won't get used because it's not the most easy of access.
Right.
But
Okay, well, let's move on a little bit here. We have a couple of alongs going on, but before I get into those, we did pull the winners last week. I've only heard from 2 people. Thank you very much. One of you, you know who you are. Not I know who you are, but that person knows who you are, who they are. Who said that they won the prize but didn't give me the address. I need your address. And yes, I know I probably have it, Wombat of Doom, but I need it anyway with your full name. And thank you to I think it was, who was the other one? Rena, who got to me, and she did send me the address, so thank you very much. So I need to hear from, I think it's Steph, and I know who you are. I think I have to hear from still, so I can get your address and what you know, what you won, and all that kind of stuff. So please don't forget, I want you guys to get your prizes. Going into the alongs themselves, I'm really happy to see that people are starting to put things in autism awareness. It's one of my favorites because you have the bright colors, and yeah, I'm glad to see some activity there, and I'm really looking forward to that. So please don't let it languish. And now we have it open to paper crafts too. So if you do something brightly colored, it has to be mostly brightly colored, and it has to be definitely brightly colored. Not that we think it's like soft pails and stuff like that. Then they'll fit. So just look at the parameters of the along. This is basically to foster autism awareness, even though we're not doing a whole lot in terms of actual information. We may say something, experiential, or something we may read something, or something will pop into our heads and that'll come up. And basically it's just the bright colors to remind us about autism awareness. And the hashtag is hashtag PHNAA 2023. No, it's AA 2024. Wow. Okay. And I did put in there who the featured yarns and featured patterns are. Thank you. I think it was either Steph or Jody who reminded me that I hadn't put the featured yarns and featured patterns. Obviously, my stuff, Taya's stuff, and Laura's stuff. Braid It Bright by George, who is 10 hours or less. And the Weighted Lapgan and Teddy Bear by Modest World Creations. And I can't remember. I have to go back and look at my notes if we had anything else. But those are the ones right now. And they may be attitude, but those are the ones right now, as long as they're bright colored. Okay?
And it's in the threads.
It's in the threads.
And that's where you have to go anyway to take part.
And that includes how you get your multiple postings.
Yeah.
Okay? Just so you know, the multiple postings are only for finished objects. All right? And the Anything Goes, Mal, we're done with the first quarter. And this is, as it says, anything goes. So as long as it fits, the crafts that we're doing. The hashtag is hashtag PHN Anything Goes on Instagram. And the featured yarns and patterns are the same as always, mine, Talia's, and Laura's. So that takes care of that one. Everything is in the home group. All right? All right, so that takes care of that.
Okay.
This Kool's really, it almost tastes like a Kool-Aid or a warm Jell-O.
That's kind of the impression I got too. Okay. I was thinking you go first because you're FO.
I have FO yet. I don't have a show an FO yet. Let me just start this stitch and I'll show you what I'm doing. I haven't put this in a bag yet. It's got a lot of yarn to go in. I was hoping to have a couple of things new to show you, but I just have this one. So I'll just show it to you in a second. This is ice yarn, and it'll probably go in a bag as soon as it gets freed up, but there's something in it right now. So this is blue ice yarn. It's a worsted weight, I believe. This is the yarn.
Mail probably more. He always rings
it might be
package.
It might be Missy. I told her to come whenever she wanted to.
Oh, did you? Okay. But this is well, good. We'll have things to show. This is her ice yarn. Looks like it might be the fuzzy. Let's see what weight it is. It says Picasso on it, and it is a 4, so that's a worsted. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 4 is a worsted. I'll have to ask when she comes back, and
I should just make you get the mail.
well, considering the fact that part of it usually belongs to you.
I don't know that.
I showed your yarn. I think it says the 4, so it should be worsted.
Worsted, yeah. So what I made so far is I've started another blanket. It's not a Surabel, it's just a me, because I wanted to rest my hand a little bit from that. Next one will probably be a Surabel.
It looks like that's still fuzzy, right?
Yeah, it is. That's one of the reasons why I did this. So it's just the bottom here. You can see the kind of the gradations of the blue. It's really pretty. So,
as ice yarn is.
Yeah, as ice yarn tends to be. And right now I'm just doing double crochet, but I have some ideas for variations that I might be doing later on. And I will probably put it in the bag that I had the other Surabel in, once that's done. Which, as you probably surmised, it is. So,
right.
You have to do yours.
Yes, I'm doing that. Okay, so first I'm going to show, I had changed ball, well, not changed balls, I had 2 different balls kind of wrapped around, and I had to add yarn. so I can continue this log. I think it's the same log I showed last time for my not log cabin, the on the courtyard steps. And this is one that's just based off of a recipe. It's nice to work when you're cold.
I still have mine sitting in the bag, all 1.5 squares of it.
I know it's the same yarn because I know last time I talked about the self-stripiness of it, so didn't make it very far in this particular one. Here we go.
Okay, well,
There really wasn't much to say about that one.
All right, let me find the thing to clip this off with. All right, I think that's all I have. I don't have any other finished objects because all I did, not finished objects, I don't have any other works in progress. No, because I didn't really work on either one of them.
Oh, if I had known that you didn't have two, I would have gone first. I thought you had two.
Well, I can show it. I mean...
Because that's what you told me.
No, when I sat down, I said I wasn't going to show it.
Oh, well, actually, I thought you had three and said you weren't going to show one.
And I said, I'm not going to show either one of them.
Oh, I did not hear that
All right,
part.
I'll just show you the red one. I did a little bit of work on this. I did a little work on this one and the yellow one during the podcast. This is the one I'm going to show you. There we go. Not in the mood for that. Okay, so you can see this one. I didn't do a whole lot on this because I was concentrating on other projects. So you can see it is growing.
It's now a shawl fit for Dad's baby doll.
Don't say it, Dad's gonna get mad.
I said that way on purpose. He got it for artwork purposes.
I got it for him for artwork
Oh, you got it
purposes.
for him for artwork purposes.
He doesn't buy baby dolls.
I'm sure you bought it for us when we were little.
He doesn't buy baby dolls.
Oh, okay.
That's what wives are for.
Oh, okay.
He would buy things for the girls. But
I'm not sure how much he's used. I think we've used it more than he has.
yeah, I think we have as well.
Because I think he intended to have us girls hold it when he was doing like Marion pictures or whatever, and I don't think any of us.
Well, also just for because it's supposed to be a realistic one to see how the baby's skin folds and that kind of stuff for the baby. And I think he just uses the computer, pictures of children for that.
Because I've used it for baby blanket pictures
Me
for
too.
patterns. So
Yeah, I've used it for baby blanket pictures, for baby hats, and that kind of baby sweaters, things like that.
it might live in Dad's art room, but it doesn't really.
Doesn't really belong to him.
She doesn't really.
She really doesn't. Yes, Jimena. So yeah, that's this. It's moving along, and if I sat down and worked on it, it would move along faster. But since I have a very difficult time feeling like I want to be motivated to work on anything, I work on whatever it is
That you feel like.
I feel like working on. So, I mean, when 2 out of 3 of my main projects belong to Talia, that's just the way it is. There we go. Okay, so it's you.
Okay, so my 2 main projects that I keep working on are blankets. I don't know why that's
You
all.
did have 2 of them.
Yeah, I did have 2. I thought you had 3.
Oh.
I thought you had 2, which is why that's why I said, go first, you have an FO. I didn't know that you just had 1. I just didn't register that, which is why, like I said, that's why I said what I said. Because at the very beginning, you said, I have 3, but I'm not going to show that one. So I didn't register when you said it again that you meant you weren't going to show this other one either. But this is my log cabin love. It's a 10 hours or less pattern, and I haven't added a new log or anything, but I actually got some work done on it, so that's good. That's there we go.
It's pretty.
Thank you. After I finish with this dark purple, I'll add on light purple. And it, continues to grow. This is probably going to be my longer of the 2. Well, actually, I have no idea what size the other one's going to be.
It's curling.
Yeah, he has an edging for it.
Makes sense.
But it smells like wool.
Well, considering that's what it's made of, it's not surprising.
And it's actual, like, non-superwash. Most of it's non-superwash wool. Because after a while, I was like, oh, wait, I have a lot of this particular yarn that I'm using. Let me just get more of that yarn, just stick with that yarn. I wish I'd gone with that theme at the very beginning, because then the whole blanket would have been in the same kind of color scheme. Because the middle of the blanket doesn't have quite the same feel as the rest of the blanket.
Yeah, but also now you have to wash it for the non superwash, because that's not going to affect the superwash to do it that way. But if you wash it for superwash, it will affect the non-superwash.
Oh yeah, of course. But usually I don't tend... Blankets are one of those things you don't tend to wash a ton, you know.
Air them out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Well,
And I don't have any FOs. I don't
right.
have any paper crafts.
let me look at mine. I have both. I think part of the reasons I haven't been working on this is because I'm so close to finishing this. I don't know if I have enough to go all the way around here or not. We'll see. Okay. Put this in here. Show you my FO, which you probably already know what it is, because I've been saying it.
Darn those replacement projects. You give away everything.
Okay. In my Silver Shed USA 10-year anniversary bag is the, what do I call this? Not Holly Hobby. Strawberry Shortcake Baby Blanket project. So I finished it. Finished it last night. Finished weaving in the ends. I think when I was watching TV, I might have done it beforehand. I don't remember. But anyway, so here it is. It's all done. Getting ready to go in the pile. And I have one and a little bit of yarn left. So the full skein at the very least will be going into the prize bin. And as I get, other yarns like that, it'll go in the prize bin as well. I don't know if I should put this. I might put the partial one in as well. We'll see.
This one might be able to do for something.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be where my new one goes. Where's the actual project?
Did you drop it? Is it on your lap?
Where'd it go?
Did you stick it in one of the other bags?
No? Oh, here it is.
So it fell.
It's in the bag with the one I keep saying I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
it was another bag.
there it is. It goes here. Yes, that's a better fit. Okay, so I have to remember to change that out. So this is done. It is a finished object, and I guess I have to show my. I'm doing something in my Eeyore journal. Look, Stacy. Stacy gave me the journal. This is a really nice journal because I kind of oohed and awed over this one so much. I'm kind of happy with the way it turned out. I'm having a hard time using washi tape, but let me see if I can find the page.
I think it was okay.
The two-page spread. You can see the washi tape and all that. And what it says here is on the. If I'm turning it this way, it's on this page here. That's this with the pink here. It says a hug is always the right size, and it's got all these little vintage poo things. And then it's got on the other one it says Eeyore, and then it's so much more friendly with two. So in this page you've got Eeyore and you've got Piglet and Pooh, but it's basically Eeyore on that side. So you got Eeyore on this side with Pooh and Piglet, and on this side here you've got Pooh and Piglet, and you have Christopher Robin. This is the one with Christopher Robin.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love you, bear, and
yeah, and then him thump thump thump, or bump bump bump. Or I said that's how you know that he's a bear of very little brain, because he lost all his brains on the steps. And then it's got a picture of Christopher Robin and all the other animals trying to pull Pooh out of the rabbit hole when Pooh ate all that cream and honey and all that bread. And I just love Winnie the Pooh. He makes me happy. So you can see. It was fun to do. It took me I don't know, the whole time you were cooking to.
Yeah, because now I got started later than you.
Well, I cooked first, and then while you were cooking, I did this. So 'cause I had to go around finding my stuff and all that.
Yeah.
And then the printer refused to print, so I didn't get all the ephemera that I wanted. So I took some of the stuff that Stacy had put in here, because I wasn't sure what she put it in here for. I'm like, well, I'm going to use it. So I used this this picture of Eeyore and Pooh and Piglet on this page here, they were actually one piece. And the little story is about how, I think it was Pooh gave Eeyore...
No, Piglet gave Eeyore.
No, Pooh gave Eeyore a balloon.
Other way around.
No, because he said, I'm glad I gave you such a useful pot.
Pooh gave him the pot.
I'll tell you just a second here. One of them gave him a balloon, and the balloon popped. It was a red balloon, and it popped. And then the other one gave him, Eeyore, a jar, or, like a honey jar. And he kept putting the balloon into the honey. I was absolutely ecstatic to do this. And the one who gave him the honey jar said, I was so glad that I was able to give you a useful pot. And I'm pretty sure that was Piglet.
No, but Pooh.
I don't think so. It doesn't sound like Pooh. Let me see if I can find the story. I'm not going to be able to find it because, let me see here.
It's not with the picture. Oh, there we go.
You're right, it's useful pot. Okay.
Because I remember, because Piglet said he saw Pooh coming.
Yeah, I put both stories together, so I wanted to use the stories, but the print was too...
You're going to have to find another place to put it, because it's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And you do have to read it. It's adorable.
All right, it says...
this one goes first.
Yeah. Okay. A balloon. Balloon, said Eeyore. One of those big colored things like you blow up? Yes, said Piglet, but I'm afraid. I'm very sorry, Eeyore. But when I was running along to bring it to you, I fell and I burst the balloon. My balloon? Said Eeyore at last. My birthday balloon? Yes, Eeyore, said Piglet. Here it is, with many happy returns of the day. Thank you, Piglet, said Eeyore. It was a red balloon, Eeyore murmured to himself. Piglet was trying to think of something to say when he heard a shout from the other side of the river. It was Pooh. I've brought you a little present, said Pooh excitedly. Here it is. It's a useful pot, and it's got a very happy birthday with love from Pooh written on it, and it's for putting things in. When Eeyore saw the pot, he became quite excited. Look, Piglet, said Eeyore. I believe my balloon will just go into the pot. I'm very glad, said Pooh happily, that I thought of giving you a useful pot to put things in. I'm very glad, said Piglet happily, that I thought of giving you something to put in a useful pot. But Eeyore wasn't listening. He was taking the balloon out and putting it back again, as happy as could be. I love Winnie the Pooh. This is just... And now you've had your story time. You can take your nap now.
But did they get their milk and cookies?
To make them milk and cookies. If you give a mouse a cookie, he'll want a glass of milk.
I'm picturing that kindergarten cop when he set everyone up for their nap, and he had the little milk mustache from when he had the snack time with them.
Mm-hmm. It's a good movie.
It's a very good movie.
I can't find where this was. This had a paper
It
clip.
had a paper clip. And we didn't take the paper clip out.
No. It's just the fact is that it's white.
Yes.
So it blends into the pages.
I feel like it was toward the beginning.
Okay, let's see here.
You should be close.
I didn't think it was this far up. But, I've been wrong before. I don't know where the paperclip went.
I know it's there because I know you didn't take it out.
I'm looking on the edges to see.
Yeah, because that's probably the best way to search for it.
I can't see anything because this is a junk journal, folks.
Well, you know what? I have. I'll open some of these stash enhancement type things.
Okay, go ahead, because you have to go anyway.
So let's see.
I want a useful pot and a red balloon to put in it. Only I want a blue balloon to put in it.
So let's see what I have here. Oh, sorry, this is something for my glasses, so nothing exciting, guys. Not this one.
Glasses?
Because
right,
this will help my glasses from, hopefully from sliding down. So sorry, that's not exciting for you guys. Exciting for me, but not for you guys.
I keep remembering Daddy having to put a strap into the high chair because we stuck you in the high chair. Once we got you to bend at the waist and stuck you in the high chair, you would slide under the you would slide underneath the tray part of it. If we didn't put a stop thing there, a little between your legs.
This isn't for everybody. But the crucifixion of Jesus, a forensic inquiry.
And I found where Pooh goes.
Oh, good. but
I love this book.
doesn't have enough of a book smell to share.
You have to have smell-o-vision for that.
I knew that one was coming in. Let's see. I will show this one next, and then you have, how many do you have, Chef?
Stash enhancements?
Yeah. I know you had the one that...
Just this. That's it. Yeah. I remember we sat down and we put which ones I already showed after I did the thing, because I used some of these.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, well, you can show this with that.
Oh, look at him. Isn't he adorable? Oh, wait. Is it...
That,
Are you done?
well, I have, let's see what this one is, and then I'll have another one after
While
we
you
show.
open that, I'll show this.
Yeah.
Okay. Ty
Oh,
gave-
heavens, they taped the entire thing all around.
goes to the daddy school, the Fernandez School of Taping. Okay, so Ty gave me some vintage Winnie the Pooh stamps, not even including the one she just gave me. This one is Swinging from a Star. Look at Winnie the Pooh. I mean, it looks Christmassy, but it doesn't have to be if you don't put those colors in.
Yeah.
So that's that one.
Because, I mean, you probably would color it after the fact.
This one I did use. It says, it's been a forgetting kind of week.
I saw that one. I was
just
like,
love
that's
it.
so adorable.
I just love that. It's a forgetting kind of week. And this one is Pooh in a Santa hat. Nothing else but a Santa hat, and he's got a list. I think the list is I can't tell if he's... Oh, it's a pen that he's holding.
Yeah, it's a quill pen. It
Yeah,
looks like.
quill pen. Because I couldn't tell if he had like a something around his neck holding the list close to him. But it's a quill pen. So you can see him writing his list for Christmas. And then here, this one she just gave me today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And this is also a vintage one. It says, thinking of you, and he's sitting there next to a flower. I don't see Piglet anywhere, so I must be thinking of Piglet.
I thought that would be nice for cards.
Yes, it would.
Slowly but surely, this is getting freed.
And I just want to do, like, a all things Pooh page. It doesn't mean just Pooh himself. Pooh and Piglet and Eeyore and...
Well, you'll have enough variety that you'll be able to do it multiple times, you know, plus whatever ephemera
stuff.
you print.
Yep.
Eventually, you'll feel more comfortable doing stamps and ephemera and
Yeah, I'm trying to...
washi tape.
I'm trying to get... I can do, like, all the things that you have to tape in together,
favorite
whatever it is. Oh, but I have a hard time with the stamps because they recede when you have things that are got a little more
Depth.
depth to them. So, but I'm learning. It's fun.
Yeah, it's just you have to, I think coloring them in helps.
Do you need scissors?
I might, because it doesn't want to tear past a certain point. The tape's just too strong.
Can you just
I can't get to the area to open it.
see? Oh.
You see, I can't slide it over. I've been trying. Because if I could just slide it over the edge, I could just get it out.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be cut.
They really taped it strong. I think it's an international. So I think they were trying to be extra careful.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Rather than be extra careful
Than have it like fall apart or whatever. And also when they put the tape all around, it kind of waterproofs it a little bit. I'm trying to hold her tea so when she comes back it doesn't like tip over.
I'm fully capable of doing that without any help.
Thank you.
It's like an obstacle course in here. I can't get in. There we go.
I think you're seeing on your skirt. Okay, there we go. So this one, oh, it feels like they might send an ephemera with it.
What's that?
So this is,
Your wings down?
yeah, this one's been a long time coming. This has, it doesn't show it on, it's hard to see on here, but what it looks like is it's not a good picture of it.
This now has a chocolate edge to it now.
Okay, so it's hard to tell, but it's a book open and it has 5 stars on there, so I can fill in the stars.
Right.
You can't really see it because it's a clear stamp.
And
on
that's
it.
like an old stamp. I mean, look at this. It's not even...
Yeah, they took
It's plastic,
a rubber one and stuck it on there.
I don't think this is wood,
No, I think it's plastic. I think you're right.
but it has the oddest look. I don't think I've seen a stamp. It looks very flat.
Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Looks like they sent me candy.
See? Oh, candy. What's that? One of those bittersweets?
I'm not sure. It's foreign, whatever it is.
Pearl.
Um,
Pearl's talk. Feels like it's hard.
it is hard. Possibly chewy, too.
Yeah, it looks like it's almost like those bittersweets. Or whatever they're called.
I'll find out for y'all. Actually,
So put your jaw to whack with it.
no. If I feel like it's too chewy, I'll delicately put it back in. But... Oh, it's not bad at all. This isn't chew, Mom.
Yeah, it's not chew.
It's not chewy.
What is it?
It's kind of... It's an interesting taste. I'm not sure what that is. It almost makes me think of a toffee kind of thing. Kind of odd to undertaste. It's not chewy, isn't it, sourdough?
I haven't yet. Oh, it's not.
It feels like it would be. What is that taste? It's really odd. I almost had like a toffee, but it's not quite a
I've
toffee.
had it before, but I can't. It's almost like a toss between caramel and toffee and...
Yeah, it's like a mixture
Vanilla?
of flavors. It's really odd. So what this is called is
Pearl.
Parl Kisme. Those are two different words, and it says Mumbai on it. Now it comes from, let's see what the supplier is.
Pearl sounds like France.
It does. Let's see.
Or someone that speaks French. Belgium, maybe.
Oh, I still have the packaging. Let's see what it says on here, because
That's good.
it was good. I mean, I still don't know what it is.
I couldn't eat too many at once.
No,
but
no. But it's not like I thought it would be incredibly hard.
yeah.
And
I was afraid to bite into it.
Yes, initially I was too, which is why when I found out it wasn't hard, I passed it on to you because I was like, I need you to figure out with me what this is.
It tastes like almost like vanilla cream with caramel.
It's really
Toffee? I don't know.
odd. India. It comes from India.
Huh.
So that's probably some sort of Indian candy, I'm guessing.
I wonder what... Because Pearl is French. P-A-R-L-E. But
Maybe a similar word that means something different.
could be.
You
I
know,
don't know anything about the Indian language.
but that was interesting. Never had something like that. Where's my stamp? Oh, there's my stamp. I'm like, where's the thing I actually purchased while we're enjoying our candy? Okay.
That's kind of nice.
Yes. Fish. Oh yeah, these are my glasses
Great glasses.
things. Wait, which one is my glasses thing? One of these is my glasses. The other is something that I need to show. This is the glasses. So this came in yesterday.
Oh, right. Mhm.
First of all, let me give Mom the little extra ephemera that I was going to give her. It has like words on it and
Words.
pointing hands and things like that. Things I won't use.
Words. I'm so sick of words.
And
Thank you.
came with an adorable bunny sticker.
Do you see this words here, right here?
Yes, I had noticed it when I handed it over. But what I had actually purchased, we have someone in our parish who tends to send us a lot of
Baked goods.
Baked goods. So I make her little, thank you letters, and I tend to like doing this anyway with my letters. We'll have something like that feels like post office-y or whatever. This is post office washi tape for bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
So like here's a bunny putting a letter in a post office box. This is okay. I actually saw a stamp version of this bunny, which is a postmark, but they ran out of it. So I have the washi tape version, but I don't have the stamp version. It's absolutely adorable. I think this is actually what's called pet tape, because that's what the clear one is.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm pretty sure what that is. So my male bunnies, and this lady has got my number right away. She said, "Thank you for your order. I hope you enjoyed the tapes. By early May, I will have Kuma Yankee's new 2 tapes, Chocolate and Candy Factory Rabbits. Happy spring."
Mm-hmm.
And she's awful. I actually know I've got the stamps that my favorite bunny stamps are the Kuma Yankee stamps. Those are the ones where I showed you the bunny and the chocolate bar bunny, and the bunny in the art pad with his little paw over the thing. And what other ones do I have from them? The bunnies that are doing the stationery where they're in and out of the ink pot, and one's writing. All the ones from Paper Co. I think it's called Paper Co. Most of her bunny ones are Kuma Yankee. But that lady does the tapes from them. So I guess that's the supplier. But yeah, she caught my number right away. And I favorited her shop, which means I will probably find out when she gets her next one. I'm looking forward to using these. They're adorable. And yeah, trying to put this in without pushing my pet tape out of its little circle. But that's it for that. I keep wanting to grab for that package and thinking it's like more tape for you, and then or more stamps for you, and then I keep remembering it's my glasses thing instead.
That's okay.
But yes, that's all, folks.
All right, let me just see that. I was trying to find something.
Yeah, these are pet tapes. Pet tape samples.
Okay.
A and B.
All right. So it's a little short this time, I think, but
yes, it is. I know I was a little tired when we got started, but I don't feel like that came across too badly.
no, and I really didn't have a whole lot to show this time.
No, I mean, I've been working on the same projects.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was working on the same projects, and then I actually dyed some yarn yesterday. Only one skein. I was going to do more than that, but I got home from Mass about 9 o'clock and barely was able to get into my house because I had we live on the circle's behind us, and then there's a road in front of us. So we live facing the road, not the circle. And they had both ends blocked off with cones because they're working on the street. So I barely got into the house, and then got into the house and all the water was off. So it was a little difficult to do anything. The only thing I was able to do was one skein of yarn, and I threw together a couple of colors to see how it would turn out. I like it, but it's not autism awareness colors.
Right.
It's a very dark color, but I'm trying to get rid of some of the colors that are sitting on my table so I can pull out new colors and do some of the stuff that's brighter. And I do have yellows and oranges on the table, so you might see some of that. And then maybe some autism colors, like some of the things we mentioned last week.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be fun. And I hope to maybe start a couple of projects. I didn't pull out any projects in January like I said I was going to. I have to do that too. But that's basically, there's not a whole lot going on right now. I already talked about the fact that I want to retreat and all that kind of stuff. So there's no real new news on that front, I don't think. Do you have any news?
Not really. I think part of it is I've either been on the verge of migraine or just light sensitive on and off through the week. Then I hurt my back on Saturday. It's fine. It's no big deal. It recovered, but it was upper back, like right along the spine, so it felt like couldn't breathe without pain for a little bit until heating pad took care of it. Yeah. I'm not sure what I did, but it did affect my ability to focus on anything.
Sure.
I did what I normally do when I have pain, which is
sleep.
Yeah, because I don't take pain medications unless sleep doesn't fix the problem. Even for migraines, I usually try to sleep it off first. The only time I really have taken pain medications consistently has been for my surgeries. And even then, if I can avoid, I do. But
Yeah, we have a...
sleep is a very...
It works. If you can get yourself to sleep.
And I mean, I understand that people can be in situations where maybe sleep isn't an option for them, and they need to function through something.
It's not an indictment against anyone. It's
No.
It's just... Yeah.
And everyone has a different threshold, too.
Yep.
But...
So, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry this one's so short, but short and to the point. We wanted to make sure we did this today because we're supposed to get weather. We're supposed to get weather today, but it looks like we'll be able to walk today and everything. So, but tomorrow might have thunderstorms. So if that happens,
I think we had some last night, didn't we?
I don't know.
I thought we had one at one point yesterday.
It was very uncomfortable. I woke up very hot this morning.
My feet are hot right now.
I think Daddy's going to put the air conditioning on in the next few days.
Oh, it's not on?
That's why I'm opening all the windows and stuff because it's been so hot. But yeah, so
that's why I haven't needed to wear the layers as much.
Right. So we don't have a Zoom until the end of the month. So, but we do want to encourage you guys to keep putting into the threads, especially the autism awareness. Anything goes. Of course, we like anything goes, but it's going just fine without me saying anything.
Well, that's a year-long one.
Yeah,
and it's very broad.
Yeah, and everybody. But don't forget the stuff for the autism awareness. If you're doing something bright for anything goes, don't forget to put it in autism awareness. It gives you another chance to win a prize, and we like to see all the pretty bright things.
And we just saw some people who've now taken advantage of it. Just took us a bit.
Yeah, sometimes they don't realize it or they haven't had a chance. Like, I think the other person who was, like I said, I don't know if it was Stephanie or Jody, who said, yeah, they have to get pictures done or something.
Yeah, sometimes it can be, oh, yeah, I just didn't get that.
I could be the worst offender for things like that, where I'm doing stuff and I know that I have to have a picture up to be able to participate, and I'm like, I just can't get the darn picture down, or I get the picture and I just don't remember to put it up. Yeah, well, I mean, like my pattern that I still haven't put up on Etsy that's only available right now to patrons. Eleanor Cross's socks, just keep saying I'm going to put up on Etsy for people to access. Oops. Been doing that for over a year. Is a bunny.
He is a bunny. I've been promising
Valeria,
for 2 years.
Valeria, if you're watching, we saw you in the group. It's good to see you back.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, if you're watching. We haven't seen her in a while. We always like to see her. So, yeah, so that's about...
The Valeria pattern is actually one of my more popular...
The what?
Valeria Bunny pattern is actually a fairly popular pattern of, for my patterns. I mean, I don't... My eyes and stuff kind of scare people off my patterns, but...
The eyes aren't a problem. I mean,
yeah, but people get intimidated.
You just have to be careful to count, and it's only for a short period of time. So, yeah. All right, so I guess that's it. We want to wish you all a very wonderful week full of knitting, crocheting, paper crafting, whatever it is that makes your heart happy. This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast. I think I said it was 546. Let me see. I don't know. I will tell you later. Maybe.
You need to maybe start putting it as a header.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Okay, 596. Whoa. Okay. 4 more to 600. Episode 596, and that's a wrap.
Bye.